All right, good morning, traders, and welcome to the Bookmap Onboarding event. This is Bruce at Bookmap, and our goal here is to get you up and running in Bookmap. You might be new, it might be a little confusing. In this case, we are we believe that either you have the free version or you have subscribed to the paid version, and maybe you're having some trouble getting up and running. You want to connect to data, whatever the case may be. This is the place to be, and we'll get it all started for you here. Our agenda is to log into bookmap.com to see your details, and then we'll get data. We'll subscribe to data. You will need that separate data subscription. You can also bring your data over from your broker if we can connect to it. There's a list of brokers and data that we connect to, and then we're going to download, install, and run Bookmap. Then we're going to connect you to that data and add the symbols. We're going to go through a bunch of different Learning Center resources here to get you answers to your questions, and also our community. We may take a look at some of the live analysis here, but definitely want to answer any of your questions. All right, so that said, let's jump in here, and first things first, we'll go to bookmap.com. Okay, and then in here we're going to log in. All right, so in earlier, I don't know why it doesn't show. All right, let's try it again here. All right. Oh, not a robot. Let's get going here. Okay. Okay, so once you log in, and you'll see that in the upper right hand corner, you'll see your username. You will use your email to log in. Once you're logged in, then you see your license key here. Okay, if you have the free version, you'll see the exact same thing here, but where this will it'll be different in just a moment when we click on add subscription over here. All right, so now download and install Bookmap. All right, so first we'll download it here and select the system. It can be Windows, Mac Intel, Mac M1, M2, or Linux. And then on the select version over here, there's only production right now, but every now and then you'll see a beta version, an alpha version, or maybe even both, maybe all three here together. Anyway, we'll go with the production version and then click on download, and it will start downloading here, as you can see in the upper right, and then we're going to save it. We'll be saving it to our downloads folder, and then we'll get to that in just a minute. Now, as this is downloading, let's go in and add a subscription. So we'll click on add subscription here. All right, so yeah, now you can see, like, I actually don't have access to the paid version at the moment. So I'll give myself access here, but you can see I have the free version. So this is what the window that shows when you have the free version. You first need to get Bookmap in a paid version here of either Digital Plus, Global, or Global Plus. Go through the process here and get Bookmap, and then let's go over. Let me add Bookmap for myself here, and then we should be good to go. All right, just a minute. It's funny. Okay, at the moment it is not working, so we'll have to show you a different way here. What you will see here if you have the paid version of Bookmap is you will see underneath here the data that is available for subscription. And you will see Bookmap data for futures, and then DXFeed for stocks, as well as a host of other data providers and subscription plans. So you will need to subscribe to data in order to get Bookmap to run, or maybe you have Rhythmic data or CQG or something like that, and then you can bring that right over to Bookmap and connect it as well. Okay, so you don't necessarily need to get data from Bookmap, but we offer it just in case. Anyway, we will get up and running here. So you'll subscribe to Bookmap data, and there's different subscription plans in there. You'll see for futures, $79 a month for the CME group subscription plan, or suppose you just trade the stock indexes for futures. You will only need the CME data, and then that's $17 for the first month and $34 for each month after. All right, now there's also DXFeed for stocks you'll see in here. And for DXFeed for stocks, there's a couple of different options as well. You can get the package, or you can get NASDAQ or EDGX, or the package of both. All right, so anyway, go through the process and subscribe to the data. And then once you've done that, then let's go and install Bookmap. Okay, so we'll come back in here and we'll go to our downloads folder. Okay, and then here's my Bookmap right here. Okay, let's double click on it. All right, and the installation wizard pops up here. And just go through the process on this. We're going to skip it because this is rather self-explanatory. We've all done this probably thousands of times. So I'll just cancel out of this. But once you've installed Bookmap, it will show up here on your desktop with a desktop icon. So let's double click on it. And it's just bringing up Bookmap. Just a moment. All right, this is the first window that pops up, the Bookmap Run Options window. And there's all sorts of, well, 3 different choices in here. Okay, simulation mode, trading mode, or replay mode. And now if you have Bookmap Global, you will have simulation mode here. That's what will be available. You will not have access to trading mode, but you will have access to the replay mode. So if you want to trade from Bookmap, then you will need to have Global Plus, and you can select that mode there. I would also highly recommend that you check the boxes to record your live data and your orders as well, because you can replay it in replay mode and select this mode here later at market close or over the weekend or whenever you want to debrief your trading and maybe even retrade the events. It is an excellent simulator, and it's can really exponentially grow your knowledge, not only of order flow but just trading. So a lot of traders really like it, and I'm totally in agreement with them. Anyway, let's select trading mode and we'll click OK. And Bookmap is preparing to start. Okay, so what pops up here, we'll just go through the blank screen right here. You can see I'm not connected to any platform, okay, or data platform, that is. And then there's a 3-step process in here, how to connect to the data. Okay, we're going to go through that process right now. So just go up to connections here and we'll click on configure. That'll bring up the connectivity configurations window here. Right, and what we're going to do is we'll add a connection, but we first need to add or remove the platform. Okay, so let's click on add a platform here, and this will add the adapter to Bookmap, and then we'll make the connection. All right, so we're in Bookmap Connect here, and you'll see all the adapters available in here. There are many, as you can see. Now, we'll scroll down to available for install, and then here's the Bookmap data that I just subscribed to, okay, or demoed subscribing to, and then it's available for installation. So let's click on it and let's install it. Okay, and it says it's ready for use. Great. We'll click OK. Now we've downloaded and installed the adapter. Now we need to create the connection. So we'll add the connection. And then from the platform drop down here, let's click on that. And you'll scroll down and you see Bookmap data. Here's the adapter we just installed. So click on that and then choose the server that's closest to you. I'm in the US, so I'll select that and then just click OK. We're good to go. All right, now we've added the adapter, we've added the connection. Let's go back up to connections, and now let's select the connection. Okay, so check the box. It's connecting to the platform now. And note that it says no instrument is selected. Click the plus tab in the top left. So we'll do that. And then from Bookmap data here, to subscribe to an instrument, from the type here, we're going to select futures. For the exchange here, it depends on what you subscribe to or what instrument you want to look at. Let's click on the drop down. Let's select CME, and then for symbol, we're going to select, well, you see the NASDAQ here, also the S&P E-mini. I don't see it in here right now, so if you don't see it, that's okay. Just type it in, ESU for September, and then 5 for 2025. Here's my symbol, select it, and then you can add historical data here. We'll just select 1 hour of download cloud data, and we'll click subscribe. All right, and you can see that Bookmap opens up here, and here's our S&P E-mini. Okay, we're looking right at it. Great, we're all set to go. All right, so we have candlesticks on here and everything. So anyway, you can see this algo in here. It's kind of dominating the heat map at the moment. All right, so we're up and running with a future symbol. Now let's also connect to a stock symbol. So we'll go back up to connections and let's click on configure. Okay. Now I've already added the adapter, or I think it's already installed by default for DXFeed. So we don't need to add the adapter here. We just need to click on add connection. Let's do that. And then from the platform drop down, we'll scroll down and look for DXFeed. There it is. We'll select it. And then that's it. That's all you need to do. We'll know that you subscribe to it and what platform, etc., or exchange. Click OK. All right, great. So now let's go back to connections, and now you can see here's our DXFeed. We just need to select it, okay? And now it will connect to it. All right, so now we'll click on the plus tab here, and then from our platform dropdown, we're not going to select Bookmap data. We'll select DXFeed, and let's input a stock symbol. See, Tesla comes up here first. Well, maybe you want to look at Apple, for example. Type it in. Select it here. Again, cloud data, and then 1 hour is fine, and then it will click subscribe. All right, and you can see the red text here says it's downloading the data. Let's click on it here. You see the blue line? It's underneath the ES or the S&P here. Let's click on Apple here on that tab, and now the blue line is underneath, so you can see that we've selected Apple. All right, we're up and running looking at Apple. All right, so great. There's one more type of market that we want to connect to, and that will be for crypto markets. Now, we're also a data provider for the crypto exchanges, and that data is free. So we're going to go up here, and we don't need to create or add a new adapter. We can go back up to connections, and it's going to be through Bookmap data here. Okay, so we'll just click on the plus tab is all we need to do. Now from the platform drop down, We're going to select Bookmap data. Now, for the type, though, here, click on that, and then we're going to select either perpetual or spot for crypto markets. Let's go with perpetual here, and then you can see the exchange here is displaying Multibook. That's the only selection we have. Now, this is a great product in here. It's actually a synthetic instrument, but it allows you to connect to up to 5 different exchanges for the same symbol. So you're going to get a much more objective view of really what's going on with that instrument. Okay, so for example, right now, you can see its symbol consolidates Binance Futures, Bybit, OKEx, and BitGet all together within one instrument. Okay, so all those exchanges. Click on the drop down here. You'll see all the different crypto symbols that are available. We'll just go with BTC USD Tether, and we are good to go. All right, now down below the advanced options, you can again download cloud data here. You can select, click on the drop down. We'll just go with 1 hour is fine. But you also have options here for tick size and granularity. Okay, so this is unique for the crypto markets. So let's click on tick size, and maybe each tick you want to display as maybe $50 or $100 or whatever, maybe $20. I wouldn't go too far down the list here, or down into the smaller denominations here, because this is a $100,000 instrument, more than that, and we want to look at maybe $50 per tick. That should be more than fine. And then the granularity of 0.01 bitcoins is fine as well. And let's click subscribe. Okay, and it's adding the data now here. Let's click on the symbol. And is adding Bitcoin here for us. Okay, and we are up and running. All right, great. So we've added now all 3 symbols for the different markets in here. And let me see if there's any questions. It's a good time to get to some of the questions. Good morning, Juliana. And let me check over in YouTube. No questions over there. Okay, and let me check over in Discord. All right, looks like no questions over there as well. Good. All right, great. Well, so let me go through some resources here that might answer some questions for you in the near future here. So the hub for any of your questions is the Bookmap Learning Center. So you can go up to help in here, and you can go directly to the Learning Center right here, and that'll open it up here in Bookmap. And you can see that actually right now we've just updated this. We have a new Learning Center, new design in here. Looks great, right? We got a banner in here, all sorts of things, upcoming events, new content, and you can also see here's a download link. And we also have the toolbar here from knowledge base, symbols table, glossary, our community in here. This is the central hub for anything that you need regarding education, right? And then also support here as well. And then we'll just scroll down a little bit here and go through a little bit of the courses just to get you up and running here. If you are new in here, start here with getting started. Click on that, and this goes through exactly what we just went through here, but in very short videos here. So downloading, installing Bookmap, the run options window, updating versions, connecting to Bookmap data, Rhythmic or DXFeed, and then adding the symbols in here as well. Okay, so you can always come back into these videos here that will go through the same process. All right, then there's also Bookmap features. You might want to click on this course here. and you'll see how to navigate, displaying elements, all the bookmap columns in here. These are very short videos, just a couple minutes. How to trade from the bookmap chart, the sub chart, all sorts of things. We covered just about everything in here. Here's connecting to data or our add-ons. If you have any questions about our add-ons. All right, you'll also see understanding order flow here, our market mechanics course here. I would highly recommend that you check it out here, and it goes through what these markets are all about, how they actually operate, and then we show that here in diagram form so that you can really understand the order flow here and the market mechanics, and then that can be extrapolated right to the bookmap chart here. All right, so we've got that one for you. If you have any confusion about what Bookmap is displaying, we also have, if you scroll down a little bit more, some strategies and setups courses. Here's a new supply and demand course here, and also one from one of our partner educators here, Brandon, an options trader, brand new course. All right, so anyway, let's look at the supply and demand in here. I think this one would be really helpful for you. It's very basic, but really starts to put together setups using that bookmap liquidity heat map and the volume, and understanding the price structure as well. Okay, so anyway, there's 10 different setups in here. This is a great point or starting point to get going and understanding how to integrate supply and demand and liquidity into your trading strategies for any strategy. It does not matter. All right, so let's see here. That's pretty much it in terms of the resources. If you scroll down a little bit further, you'll also see the events calendar in here. We have events every day, sometimes or most times multiple events. You can see that tomorrow or for the rest of the day here, we've got multiple events. J Trader, a stocks trader, also an options trader, small caps. He will be a little bit later today, and actually in another 5 minutes. We also have a Brazilian trader here trading the Brazilian markets with Eduardo, an options trader here later at 10:30 East Coast time, and then a futures trader here, Tom B, and then another futures trader here. This will be in German with Robert Rother, and then later this afternoon, options with Doug. Okay, so lots of different events in here. You can click on the event here, and you can go to the Discord channel here in our community, and you can subscribe to our Discord channel and save the link, add it to your emails, etc. All right. Okay. Let's see. Anything else here from the Learning Center? If you have any further questions that maybe the videos don't cover, go to the knowledge base here. You also, if you have questions about the symbols and getting up and running in Bookmap, click on that. There's a symbols codes here for your futures. As you can see, we have September is the current contract. That's why we inputted ESU5. Anyway, the codes are here, and then you'll see for each data provider here, you'll also see the codes. Okay, so ES and then MY here stands for month and year. So U was the month for September, the code, and then the year was 5. So ESU5. All right, and you'll see that for CQG, Transact, DNT IQ feed, whatever it might be, Rhythmic, and DXFeed. All right, so that's one thing. And the other thing was to show you the knowledge base. This is our user manual, basically, and this should answer any questions that you have. So we're in the user guide section right here. However, you can click on add-ons, and you can see all the different add-ons that we offer as well. Many of them are free. Some you have to subscribe to. Some are by other third-party vendors. So anyway, a lot of stuff in here to take a look at. We also have an API if you want to go to that section and you're a coder and you want to code your own add-on within Bookmap. All right, so let me see if there's any more questions in here. And let's go back to that Learning Center. All right, and let's take a look. Okay. Eric, good morning. What settings do you use for the absorption indicator to spot markets? Okay, I think the add-ons are a little bit outside the scope for this onboarding webinar, but I'd be happy to go through that for you during the All Markets webinar, or just go to some of the resources I just showed you. Typically, to be honest, I just use the default settings. I like them very much, and you can play around with higher settings if you'd like to filter more. All right, let's see. Samsung has a question here. You have you sent an email yesterday. Why the dot did not reach my trading? Oh, okay. Well, you might need to zoom in to see some of the details in Bookmap. We really can display many details in Bookmap. This is a good question. All right. So, for example, let's take a look at the S&P E-mini. Actually, I've got a funny setting here. Let's take off the candles and the volume dots. Okay. All right. So here we're looking at the S&P, right? And you're probably thinking, well, down here, right? It doesn't look like a volume dot or transacted with me. Well, we need to just zoom into that area, and you can just use your center mouse wheel to zoom in here, and then now you're going to see all the details, right? And you can see exactly what happened here. So we're down at just seconds right now. We can go sub-second though. All right, and now we're starting to look at the details in here. Okay, and this is the best offer. I'm sorry, the best bid did go down one tick here. But anyway, the here are your details. Okay, so it shows everything. That's what you'll need to do. All right. All right, the data is there. It's in Bookmap. You just may need to zoom in because the way we aggregate some of it when you're zoomed out. All right, moving on. Next question here, Eric. For swing trading Bitcoin, to get the best entry at the top, bottom reversal, would it be best way to use Bookmap for and which indicators? I would use the heat map. And let's see, you've been learning it. You can't understand it for scalping trading. Okay, well, first off, just a note on, yeah, as you probably know, it's pretty difficult to scalp Bitcoin due to the spread and the costs involved in that. Okay, so that's probably why you're swing trading. Okay, so how to confirm tops and bottoms, etc. This is where I would go, and I highly recommend that you check it out. This is it right here, that Learning Center. Go back to the Learning Center and then scroll down here in the supply and demand setups course here. Okay, that would be the place to go. And then there's a reversal in here, or there's many different patterns in here to take a look at to give you insight. Okay, and start there, and then you'll start to see things, and then you'll start to put together. Like for example, right now, see you see the S&P here is trading up into high liquidity here and up here, and now it's selling off. Why is it selling off? Okay, well, it's because these transactions took place. These aggressive buyers, okay, the green dots, transacted with the passive sellers, and there was not enough to get through this liquidity up here. Okay, and we got some volatility in here actually. So right after 9 o'clock, I don't know if we had some data just now or if it's geopolitical stuff going on, but you see an order book sweep here, an order book sweep right back up, into high liquidity here. But note how there's this reaction to liquidity. Okay, down here, high liquidity. Up here, high liquidity. These are where you want to start looking for potential reversals. All right. Okay. All right, guys. I think those are all the questions over there on Zoom. Let's go back to YouTube and take a look. Okay. Let's assume that price is. We got Singh is asking. Let's assume price is moving up and suddenly large green bubbles. Aggressive buyers up here, but price doesn't go higher. Yeah, this is a great question. This is more about order flow analysis. It's not about onboarding. We cover all of this in our events all the time, but you're likely running into either high liquidity, very high liquidity, or an iceberg, or both. All right. Happens all the time, totally absorbed at those levels. And what should you do? Well, that's where you want to look for what happens after those areas trade. So for example, look at this move here in this S&P, traded up into high liquidity up here, and it pulled back immediately, right? But now look where these buyers came in. They are setting the tone for things moving forward. Okay, these buyers are in control of the market on this time frame here. Okay, so we can look for, let's see if the buyers try to explore higher up here. Okay, and maybe they come up into 62.44. Okay, you can see we just exhausted out up here. There's no buyers up in here, none, not one, right? None here either. Best offer came up here, but there were no buyers. Now we're rotating back up. Let's see if we get our buyers up here, right? This area here, 41 3/4, there they are. All right, now let's see them move it up to 43, okay? Because now we're accepting above there. So we're looking for these buyers to try to reach high liquidity here and make the transaction, right? This is the context that we go through all the time in our webinars. So I would recommend there we go. There's 43 just transacted. I would recommend going to the Learning Center here and then scroll down, and all the events in here. All of our educators go through exactly this kind of content all the time. All right. All right, let me see if there's any other questions here. Right, okay, I think I got it. Is there a good multi-book option for gold futures? No, there's not. That's going to be the exchange is the COMEX. As you said here, that's the August contract for the GCQ5, Jono. Okay, yeah, it's extremely centralized, and the CME group futures exchanges are some of the I think some of the best and most transparent out there. Okay, thanks guys, thanks for coming. We'll catch up with you next week, and enjoy your 4th of July holiday weekend. All right, hope to see you at some of the events. Yep, take care. Bye bye.